This is the FSU School of Theater Scene Shop training tutorial on the Radial Arm Saw. So here we have a Radial Arm Saw. This saw is an older type of tool that has been very useful in commonplace woodworking. They are more difficult to adjust and maintain calibration. So for our purposes, this tool is a one-use tool. It is a simple 90-degree cross-cutting tool, and we don't adjust it outside of there and out, and so we're able to keep it pretty accurate in its use. It does have two uses. We will use it as a cross-cutting tool with a 12-inch blade, and we will put in a dado stack so that we can do some of those types of cuts. This tool does have an on-off switch that can leave it on, so be sure that when you are finished using this tool that you turn this switch off before you walk away from this area. Do not leave an unattended tool running. If you need to do adjustments to the tool, like changing the blade out, please unplug the tool, make sure it's disconnected from power. Wrenches and other features that might be useful are kept in the drawers below it. This is the height position, so you can change the height. If you're using a dado stack, that may be very important to you. When you turn this tool on, make sure you keep your hands away from the blade and the cutting area. One hand should be placed on the handle to control it, and one hand can be placed out to the side or holding the material in place, but be very far away from the blade. With a cross-cutting blade, it does have a negative hook, which as you bring this tool from the back through the front of the cut, it will cut it correctly and you won't feel a pull in the cut. If it does have a dado stack, it will want to try and climb through the cut. So as you're pulling, it will try and move forward. Be aware of that, keep control of the tool, keep your hands free and clear. With your hands, one hand on the material, one hand on the saw, don't cross your arms, very dangerous to do. As always, tight to the table and tight to the fence with your material, and turn your saw on with the free hand, not securing the material. Let the saw build up to speed before you draw it out, and then pull the saw out to cut the material. Then let it retract back to its start position before you remove the material and turn the saw off. When you're finished with the saw, again, remember to turn it off at the switch, otherwise it will stay on. This has been the Safe Operation Training Tutorial on the Radial Arm Saw.